A few minutes ago, the first details of the Israeli attack on Latakia province in Syria became known. As you know, on the night of October 3, independent monitoring services recorded several explosions in this Syrian province. Immediately after that, many Western media and Telegram channels announced that Israel had allegedly attacked Russia's Khmeimim air base, which is located in the northwestern part of this province. According to them, at this Russian air base Israel allegedly destroyed an Iranian military transport plane, which delivered a large batch of weapons and ammunition to Lebanon's Hezbollah movement. However, as it turned out, Western news sources again jumped to conclusions and gave incorrect information, misleading their audience. As it turned out, on the night of October 3, Israeli aircraft missiles and Harop kamikaze drones attacked not Russia's Khmeimim air base, but the city of Jabla, which is located just 3 kilometers from this Russian military facility. According to numerous sources in the Syrian military department, the main target of the Israeli missiles and drones was an armory in the southeastern part of this city, where Iran stores weapons, intended for militants of the Hezbollah movement. At the same time, the Syrian military admitted that although most of the Israeli missiles and kamikaze drones were intercepted and destroyed, their debris still caused damage to this armory. Meanwhile, the situation in the Middle East continues to deteriorate rapidly. Many military experts and analysts note that after the massive Iranian missile strike on Israel and the start of the Israeli ground operation in Lebanon, the current conflict may take the path of further escalation and lead the whole world to a new global war. Against this backdrop, many states began to evacuate their citizens not only from Lebanon, Israel, and Iran, but also from other countries in the Middle East. On October 3, on the instructions of Vladimir Putin, the Russian aerospace forces sent military transport aircraft to Beirut, with humanitarian aid intended for Lebanese citizens. In addition, Russia has sent a large shipment of medicines, food, and small power stations to Beirut, so that hospitals in Lebanon can continue to work even during major power outages. It is reliably known that as of October 5, 2023, Russia has evacuated more than 100 of its citizens from Lebanon. Thus, everything that is happening right now indicates that a new bloody war in the Middle East cannot be avoided. Against this backdrop, the Lebanese Ministry of Foreign Affairs has asked for help from Russia. In particular, the official Beirut asked Moscow to prevent the outbreak of war in the Middle East. According to Lebanese Foreign Minister Abdullah Bo Habib, Israel and the United States are not interested in peace in the Middle East. The Lebanese minister noted that the leader of Hezbollah Hassan Nasrallah, in order to avoid war, even agreed to a ceasefire and promised to stop attacking Israel. However, a couple of hours after this statement by the Hezbollah leader, Israeli missiles destroyed him in Lebanon. The Lebanese foreign minister stressed that France and the United States knew that Hassan Nasrallah had agreed to a ceasefire in his refusal to attack Israel. We have informed the Americans and the French that Hezbollah has agreed to a complete ceasefire. In response, they stated that Benjamin Netanyahu also agreed to a ceasefire. However, immediately after that, they launched a powerful missile strike and eliminated the leader of Hezbollah, which provoked Iran to launch a massive missile attack. All this suggests that Israel and its allies are not interested in peace in the Middle East, the Lebanese foreign minister said. Thus, Lebanon's hopes for an early peaceful solution to the current conflict are connected only with the Russian Federation. Meanwhile, the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Mohammad Bagheri, officially stated that during a massive missile strike on Israel, Iranian missiles hit all the intended targets. According to him, Iranian missiles destroyed all key objects at Israeli military air bases such as Tel Naf, Hatzerim, and Nevatim. At the same time, the Iranian general denied statements by Western media that Tehran allegedly warned Israel about the upcoming missile strike, so that Tel Aviv could prepare and avoid heavy losses at its military bases. Moreover, military experts and analysts from the edition Al-Quds said that Israel is carefully hiding not only the scale of the Iranian missile attack, but also its losses. According to experts, Iran has fired about 500 missiles at Israel, while the IDF representatives claim only 181 missiles. The authoritative German military expert Fabian Heinz, commenting on Iran's missile strike on Israel, acknowledged the effectiveness of the latest Iranian missiles. According to him, the Iranian Khyber Shikan and Fateh-1 missiles have high maneuverability and are extremely difficult to shoot down. It is noteworthy that experts from the edition Al-Quds also stated that more than half of the Iranian missiles successfully hit their targets in Israel. Experts also questioned the authenticity of satellite images of the Israeli military base Nevatim, which show minimal damage. The reason for these doubts was the fact that after the massive Iranian missile strike, Israel changed satellite images of the Nevatim airbase in a digital way, by adding digitally painted clouds in order to hide from the public the effects of this missile attack. Many experts are sure that Israel did this in order to hide the destruction of its F-35 fighter jets and to win time to make better changes to satellite images. Moreover, experts also recognized that even U.S. destroyers in the Mediterranean and Jordan's air defense forces failed to stop Iranian missiles. According to them, Israeli and American air defense systems such as the Iron Dome, David Sling, and Patriot proved powerless against Iranian missiles. All this has brought many problems to the United States' national security. This attack on Israel showed the whole world that modern Western air defense systems were powerless against Iranian missiles. Many experts are sure that it was the failure of Western and Israeli air defense systems during the massive Iranian missile attack that became the main reason why the United States and Israel still refuse to strike back at Iran.